Well, here you go, everyone. My complete gaming rig PC that I built. The Bitfenix Prodigy case. As I mentioned before, I have my LG Blu-ray burner right here. Brand new. This thing has got handles on it. I think you guys saw that in the last review I did of this. Let's turn this sucker around. You can see the power supply is here. Had to screw it in that way. This is the I/O shield with the mini ATX, not mini ATX, I'm sorry, with the ITX motherboard. You have two USB 3s on the board itself. You have the mouse and keyboard, the old port here. You have two HDMIs. You have a DVI. You have your Wi-Fi right here with these little antennas. I just leave them like this and I still get 100% reception, so it's fine. Two Ethernet ports, which I didn't realize I had two, which is fine with me, I don't care. Four regular USB 2.0 ports, and then you have your optical, your audio, your microphone, all the other crap. Then I have the 660 Ti EVGA GeForce and Vita card right here. Takes up two ports, that's fine. It has a DVI which can connect to a VGA adapter, and it has regular DVI, and right here it has HDMI, and it has a Thunderbolt port, which I thought was only for Mac, but I guess I'm wrong. That's fine. Let's pop the top off of this. Well, wait, before we do that, get it around over here. There's two USB 3.0 ports that come on the case. You have the reset button and you have your power button. Your LED, your two LEDs, you have audio out and line in, I guess, for a microphone. Whatever. I don't even know. I don't mess with that right now. This thing, let's pop this off. I'll show you the fan I put in. If I can get this thing out. There we go. This is the blue LED fan I put. Coolmax. Was $6. And you have the Blu-ray drive here. So that's pretty cool. I'll take this panel off so you can see the card that's in there. Let me just throw this thing back on here. Once again, the processor is an iCore 7 3700K. You can overclock it. It's unlocked. It's an Intel, obviously. Motherboard is a Gigabyte Z77. ITX board, I should mention that as well. Alright, and there you go. Look at those beauties. Power supplies right here, as you can tell. Your GeForce GTX 660 Ti by EVGA. You have a 1 terabyte with Windows 7 Ultimate on here. I actually got a copy of Windows 7 Ultimate from eBay. I think it was $77, which isn't bad at all for Ultimate. Came with the key and everything. We were all good on that. So you got a 1 gigabyte drive for Windows, and you have 1 terabyte drive for Windows, and you have a 3 terabyte drive from for the games and stuff like that. Anything I'm running is going to go on the 3 terabyte. 1 terabyte is solely going to be just for Windows and applications for the operating system. So pretty much it's not that bad at all. Let me fire this up so you can see what it looks like from the inside. Turn the switch on and hit it. It doesn't look that impressive because the lights are on. Well, you can tell, you can see the blue fan. I turn that off. And turn the switch off. Put this sucker back on. It takes 2 seconds to put this on and take it off. I can just align it right. There you go. Simple. This case is so simple, it's awesome. I love it. Now the difference between the Bitfenix one, this case comes in like I think 4 different colors. Black, white, red, and I think orange. Yeah, also orange. But the black one is good for one reason, because it has vents in the front. The other one does not. The other 3 of them don't have vents in the front. By the way, this case came with 2 fans, one on the back and one on the front. And obviously I put the blue fan up on the top. You can put another blue fan on the top, or whatever type of fan you want, 120 millimeter. The only thing is, if you do that, you won't be able to have a drive in there. But I like optical drives, and I need to burn stuff all the time, so this is good for me. It's really good. You see the vents here. The other colored ones do not have that, so this is what I went for. This system is usually cool, and it's pretty good. I like it. I went with Gigabyte because Asus, whatever you want to call them, their boards seem to have a lot of problems from what I read on Newegg and some information I was looking up online. So I went with Gigabyte just because Gigabyte was a little bit cheaper. And I recently found out that Gigabyte is the boards that Intel uses. Intel uses Gigabyte boards for their work. So if Intel uses it, it's good enough for me. That's fine. I'm not an AMD versus Intel guy. I really don't care. But the bottom line is, from my preference would be to go with Intel. I'm not telling you to do any different. Just my preferences, I like Intel better. AMD, I really don't have any. I have AMD computers and they're fine, but I wanted to build the best. And yeah, I spent a little bit more money, but I actually saved money. My core processor goes for around $320 online. I paid $220. You know what I mean? So I got pretty good deals on just about everything. Even the RAM I got a hell of a deal on, so I'm not complaining. There's 8 gigabytes of RAM. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I could flip the switch and show you that it boots back up into Windows. If you look at the computer, not the computer, I'm sorry. Look at the TV in the back. That's the TV making noise, not the computer. And you see Gigabyte and Gigabyte BIOS. By the way, I bought warranty. I went to Micro Center and I bought warranty on the CPU, the iCore 7 or the Core i7, whatever you want to call it. And I bought warranty on the motherboard. Combined, the warranty was only $50. I think it was $30 for the processor and $20 for the board, so you can't go wrong. I mean, your ass is covered for 2 years for $50. I mean, not that bad. And as you'll see, Windows will pop up, and then what's my password? So I don't know where my keyboard is. Yeah. So basically, I'm not going to be able to log in. I'll just shut it down. But pretty much everything's good. Tomorrow the Resident Evil Revelations demo hits on all platforms, including PC. Now I'm going to check it out. I have BioShock Infinite on here. I have Ghostbusters for PC. Resident Evil 5. I just bought Street Fighter 4. I put Rage on here. Not that bad at all. I also got BioShock Infinite for $29 on eBay, brand new, sealed, and it was a disc copy. It wasn't the code. I got the discs. Everything's good. I didn't like Steam at first because I just think that Steam is crap. I mean, if I buy a disc, I should be able to install it from the disc or whatever, which Steam does allow. But also, I don't need a disc to play the game. And I know there are DVD and CD cracks out there that let you do it. Like, I need one for Resident Evil 5. But it's actually pretty good. Because if something ever happens to my discs on Steam, you can go download. You can re-download them again or whatever. Not a big fan of digital, but it's a nice backup. That's all I'm saying. So pretty much, oh yeah, I also have Tomb Raider, Duke Nukem, Need for Speed Most Wanted that just came out. I got a hold of those, so yeah, can't wait. I gotta just configure this a little bit more, put my burning software on here. I'm not really sure if I'll use this as my main PC yet. If I do, I have to go out and get a monitor, or I can probably use one of my TVs, but you know, I might want to go just get a new monitor just because everything is new on this. I might have to go get a new mouse and keyboard, because this I got in like 2009, so I mean it's pretty old, but it does work, everything's good. So yeah, that's my gaming rig right there. Once again, 8 gigabytes of RAM, Blu-ray drive, Core i7 processor, 3700K. The video card, EVGA 660 Ti GeForce. Super overclocked edition from Best Buy. And power supply is a Thermaltake 600 watts. Windows Ultimate 64-bit. And I guess that's pretty much it. And the Coolmaster fan, or whatever the hell it's called, Coolmax, that is 120 millimeters blue LED. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to show you my gaming rig. This is the first computer I've ever built. It took me an hour and a half to build it, and I did it right the first time. I had no problems. So, and that was, I was very intimidated at first. I thought when I went to turn it on there would be problems, with no problems whatsoever. And it actually comes with an unlocking tool to unlock 3 terabyte hard drives and up. Because usually when you put it in there, it won't show up as a full 3 terabyte. And if you format it somehow, it'll come up as 2 terabytes. I had to use a boot CD, I forgot what it was called. And I did all that work, and then when I installed the BIOS on this, I saw, yeah, I don't know why the camera stopped recording. Anyway, I used a boot CD to format the 3 terabytes. Then when I put the BIOS in, I saw it came with a 3 terabyte unlocker. So whatever, next time I know. But as far as building the machine, I put the 3 terabyte in a few days ago. Probably last weekend. So yeah, besides all that, as far as putting the components together and everything, I did a perfect job. Everything worked fine right out the gate. And that's pretty much it. So it's really cool. Really, really cool. I did it myself, and I'm going to enjoy it. So thanks for watching.